I second-guessed everything I picked for this laundry room, except for one pretty faucet. The countertop, Chris said I can't use it. The tile, 1/8 of an inch ruined everything. And the cabinets. What really happens when an interior designer and a contractor renovate their own home? Hopefully, a really stunning house. But this week, it was a whole room of last-minute changes. If you're new here, we're Chris and Heather. We renovate homes together, usually to resell, but I fell too in love with this house to sell it. This week, changing our floor tile in the end doesn't make things go easier. I picked the perfect color for a small laundry room, and we find out how Chris really feels about wallpaper. Enough jimmer jammer, let's get building. I've been struggling so hard with helping Chris, and that takes so much time, especially getting that exterior done, which was just such a massive push. Getting videos edited, which takes days every week. I haven't really sat down and really thought through a lot of the spaces, including the laundry room, and we want to get that floor installed right away, even faster now because everything takes so long to dry. It's really going to postpone things if we don't get it installed. So I have the samples that I pulled out, the green and the black tile that I've showed you in a different video. We're also going to be hijacking IKEA kitchen cabinets to make beautiful built-ins in the laundry room. I was going to use the green, and I need to figure this out. I wish I wasn't rushing through it.
We do have the sink, don't we?
We do, we have the sink.
And what are we doing for countertop? I can't remember.
Butcher block. I know I want butcher block countertop. That's one thing I know I want. Butcher block countertop in the laundry room.
Then we might have to change the sink because it's undermount, the one we have.
Stay tuned. This is where the lack of design planning totally started to catch up with me. I had always envisioned butcher block in this laundry room. I liked the warmth, I liked how easy it was to get, and that it was super affordable. But turns out that the sink that I got for a deal wasn't going to work with it. And the tile. I had been planning to do checkerboard install. I had been seeing it everywhere in this laundry room for months, but the tiles being 1/8 inch off size meant that they wouldn't line up when we installed them. Now I needed to find a new countertop, tiles that were actually the same size, and I still hadn't even seen the green cabinets I was considering from IKEA in person. So I headed to our stone yard to dig through their scraps, hoping to find something that would work with the tile I already had and the cabinets I was thinking about using. But honestly, I wasn't even sure that I liked where this design was headed anymore. And because Chris does the laundry way more than I do, it's really important to me that this laundry room is something that he really likes. So yeah. It all had to feel right, and at this point, none of it was. Okay, we need a piece that's just under 6 feet, Dad said. Fiona Attenborough, did you find something? There's a little baby bunny bouncing around. Yeah. You see it? We're at the stone yard, and they have a ton of pieces that look like they will work. I'm gonna go see if our friend Morgan is here. Do you remember Morgan from Riverside? He always does our stone installs. We'll see if he's here, and we'll see if we can put our name on any of these scraps. This is nice. I wasn't expecting stone for the laundry room.
I wasn't expecting a bunny.
We found the perfect one.
That's the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Good to go.
Awesome, thanks Morgan. Well, that worked out. Hopefully it doesn't totally blow our budget, but we did find something in the remnants. And look at this piece of marble. Somebody needs to come get that. That's all I can do not to put my name on it, just in principle. So we're off to see if we can sort out the problem with this tile being two different sizes. Hopefully we can order that tile today, pick it up today, so we can install it tomorrow because this tile is taking so long to dry. So I left the stone yard feeling great about finding that countertop. And then things just kept falling apart. Although now in retrospect, I think it was all maybe meant to be. I found out I could order the black and green slate in the same size, but it was gonna take a week to arrive, which would have totally derailed the whole laundry room project. Then we went to IKEA to go look at the green cabinets. And once I saw it in real life, I was not so sure. Not only were things falling apart logistically, I was kind of starting to fall out of love with the whole design. It was kind of feeling like I was designing this whole room for Pinterest. So I was forced to go tile hunting again anyway. I ended up changing the tile completely. Ish. It's still slate, but we're going with this. And I just like it so much more. It's completely random, super natural feeling. Brought it back to show Chris, laid it all out on the floor because I was like, oh my God, do I like this? Do I not like this? Like, I'm so full of indecision. I thought we were doing this and then we were gonna do this cabinet. Now everything's upside down, but you also really like the tile.
I think it looks great, like when we have so many in the other room laid out.
I think it's just gorgeous. It definitely feels like a cottagey vibe. Back to the green IKEA cabinets. You didn't like the green.
No, we have a sample there.
It is pretty, but what was it? We were just kind of feeling it was too dark, right?
Well, it was dark, but the washer and dryer that you ordered
Is also like a green.
Also like a green, and we're not sure exactly what green that is, if it's gonna match.
We ended up doing just a nice grayish, which we both really love. And I do kind of want a wallpaper or something on the walls.
I thought it
it's
was
like
white.
a beigey. It's like a,
I don't know.
he can't keep up.
We'll see it today. It's supposed to be delivered.
So the beigey color that we like, we don't like the doors. So we bought a completely different door style from IKEA that we're hoping, well, we're going to be able to paint it.
Yeah.
To match the other pieces of the cabinet that we like in the color that we do like, except that you have to build some pieces out of MDF that we then have to paint. This laundry room's getting real complicated, guys. This is a bit of a ride. At some point I still need to pick a backsplash tile, but we have pretty lights that I really like. And I want to panel the walls, or I want wallpaper on the walls.
In the laundry.
In the laundry room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want like some pizzazz.
No wonder this house is never getting done.
All sealed, ready to install. But you're gonna notice this is all sort of one-ish color, and it looks very different than this. And the thing about slate, because these are natural materials, they have to be mixed with intention. If Chris just started opening boxes or grabbing from the pile and jamming them onto the floor, we'd end up with like patches of light and patches of dark. That's not gonna work. So I have to spend the next however long it's gonna take me rearranging all of this so that they're imperfectly coordinated and balanced, but natural looking, with no splotches and no big chunks of black. So here is a great example. So these two match almost perfectly. And I don't want them together because that's gonna look weird. I'm so glad you like this tile.
Yeah, I think it's going to be amazing.
You're really excited about it? It was a bit of a risk, but I love the color tones and the variation. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But we have some problems. So some of the tiles have these big flaws out of them. Some are just broken. So you're gonna have to be really careful when you install.
Sometimes life can be tough.
It looks really good.
It's a little bit awful to install.
Is it?
Yeah. They're all different sizes, different thicknesses, not cut straight.
It looks so good though.
'Cause I know we can make it. Yes, we can make it if we try. Keep on trying. You got it. I believe in you. You got it.
Yeah, you're nearly done.
Don't even... I literally just got to the area where all the cuts are.
Oh no! So you like how it looks, but it's been absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Most tiles I install twice because they're all different thicknesses.
Oh, like most of these, each one you
Yeah.
put in.
A lot of them I pick up and put down again
What?
just to build up the back because some are super thick, some are thin, so I'm trying to get them as close as possible.
Oh my goodness.
So it's tedious.
Thin set on your ear.
Yeah, I've got thin set everywhere.
I know you got this. Got it. Let's keep on trying. Got it.
I think it's been like 4 or 5 days, but we were not taking the chances that we're ripping out the slate floor because it was so hard for Chris to install. So the next step is grout. Then we get to unbox the IKEA stuff, take a look at the colors, figure out paint colors. Chris wants to tackle not really a flaw, just like a natural inconsistency in the slate, but he's still not happy with it.
Yeah, so when we laid these, the thicknesses of the tiles varied so much, and they even vary edge to edge. So what I'm going to try and do is take a chisel, and because slate's made up of so many different layers, I'm going to try and take a couple layers off and see if I can get it a lot closer so no one stubs their toe. Then we'll seal everything again because there'll be some, obviously where we chip off won't be sealed, so we'll seal it and then we'll grout it.
Okay.
And then cabinets.
I'm really excited to see this laundry room come together.
We can make it if we try. Keep on trying. Got it. You're gonna make it. Got it. I believe in you. Got it. Trying.
I feel like you're living like a king here on this construction site now.
Well, it's not steak.
We're gonna have to make burgers or something. We're gonna have to fancy it up. I really want to know what that tree is in that yard.
You're gonna make it. Got it. 'Cause I believe in you. Yeah. Just keep on trying.
It's my editing day, but I was excited to see the tile just looks like a big, messy gray. I know, you still have to wipe it. This slate tile, it's a labor of love, as long as you love it. Which you're not decided yet, if you
No.
love it or not.
Once it's clean, I think I will.
Check in with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
After the grout goes on and you wait till it's like the perfect amount of dry but not too dry so that you can wipe it and get your grout lines all perfect, then you have to wipe the haze off. Then you usually have to go back and wipe the haze off again with a sponge that you have to keep very clean. And then what I find is the next day I go back with a dry sponge and completely take off any little dust that is left. And that is about the moment when you get to see if you actually like the tile and the grout and all the things that you just made. I have wallpaper and paint ideas. We're gonna see how it looks with these cabinets and these boxes because I'm opening them next because Chris, floor's done? Dry, grout's done,
Yeah, grout's-
chickadee check.
Yeah. It's all good.
How's it look?
I think it looks nice.
I think it looks amazing. Did you walk on it? How's it feel with all the ridges and stuff?
I haven't walked on it.
Let me test drive it. Not bad at all. No, I think this is great. I mean, you can feel the ridges. No, and I love the color. It's so pretty. I think it could be really pretty with the wallpaper I'm thinking of using.
Okay, but first,
What? What is he about to say?
we need a paint color because that's the next thing we need.
When neither of us liked the green tile or the black tile or that whole trendy Pinterest look, I'm so glad I pivoted. When I finally got to see the finished floor for the first time, it was everything that I totally loved. At this point, the design was all starting to come together in my mind, and I was getting really excited. So when I remembered this wallpaper sample that I had hanging up in my office for months, I was pretty sure it was gonna be the thing that made this laundry room feel like the type of space you actually want to spend time in. Now I just needed to see if that wallpaper sample and the floor that Chris just finished installing actually worked with the IKEA cabinets we'd already ordered. Fingers crossed. We gotta find the sides. We gotta open those up and look at the color in the room. Then we gotta look at my pretty wallpaper with that color and see if that's gonna work. Do you remember that time that we wallpapered at Riverside? Riverside is the last project we did. If you haven't checked it out, there's a whole playlist.
Is that where I said I'd never doing wallpaper again?
That's what you said that time.
Just let's check the video.
I might have cut that out actually. I can't wait to see the fun part. Ooh, okay. How do you look with, ooh. What do you think?
That's like exactly the same.
It's like exactly the same, right? I'm going to get an identical color match to this so that I know for sure that the doors that are white that we don't like match the cabinets. Then I'm thinking rather than pick a paint color to match, I think I'm just gonna get the walls done to match this color exactly so that the walls, the cabinets, all the trim, all the exact same color. And the reason why we're doing that, exact same reason that we did in the bathroom, is that the fewer color changes, the bigger this room will feel because she's not big. But we better go look at this with the slate, right? I mean, this is the fun part. Thoughts on wallpaper?
Meh. As long as I don't have to put it out.
This feels right to me. This feels so much better to me than that green and black with the green cabinets. I feel this is more me.
Are we still getting the green washer and dryer?
Yeah, but that's okay because the slate is super cool. So that'll be fine. The green washer dryer will be interesting.
Heather's off to get paint. I'm gonna start building cabinets. We have 2 upper cabinets and then we have 1 sink cabinet that we're fully customizing because of the sink we got. And then beside that, we're doing kind of a custom drying rack as well. So it'll kind of all make sense when that comes together. But first, I'll start just putting together the upper cabinets. I'm just getting ready to customize the sink cabinet. So I've got a door out so I know the door height, and then this is the sink Heather found. So it's not an IKEA sink, but we're customizing an IKEA cabinet to fit it. That's not complicated at all, is it? But I'm just taking a few measures. We'll get this figured out, get everything cut. It should be strong enough to support the big sink.
Did you say it should be stunning?
No.
I think what you meant to say is it will be stunning.
I actually said it should be strong enough.
Oh, strong enough. And it will be stunning.
How's the painting going?
I really love the color. Like really, really. It's so nice.
It's better than the bathroom so far.
Oh, easy. Gosh, you and the bathroom color.
It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
My paint looks so good.
Yeah.
The color is so great.
Better than the bathroom?
Oh, there's lots of debate about the peachy wall color in today's video that just went out. Last week's video just went out a couple of hours ago in like real time. So it's really fun to see your comments. I will say it does look much peachier on camera than it does in the room. I don't know if we ever talked about the layout for the bathroom. So the only way that we could get the dryer vent to go outside is the dryer had to be here. So we decided we're gonna stack the washer dryer. There was some talk about doing washer, dryer, and cabinets all along this wall, but Chris really wanted a lot of countertop, and I didn't think because the washer dryer is so high and then it would dip down and then the sink would be there. I didn't really love that layout. So we decided to do a separate cabinet on this back wall. Farmhouse sink goes here. Oh, we got a really cool like pull-out drying rack thing that somehow we also have to figure out how to fit in IKEA cabinetry that goes beside here. So no cabinet there, just hanging drying rack, obsessed. And then we have 2 upper cabinets, and they're gonna have a little opening in between them. I'm envisioning like really cute glass jars filled with laundry soap. Do we all agree? Super cute. But enough jimmer jammer. It's time to get coat 2 on these walls so Chris can get the cabinet in. I wanna see the sink, and I'm gonna go dig out the faucet. I'm doing it. That's the end of my gallon of paint, and I have 3 walls and a ceiling left.
So to make the cabinet work for the sink Heather found, I had to cut the height of the sides of the cabinet down. I also did a custom top and custom back, and I also had to add some edge tape. I decided not to use the thin IKEA back of the cabinet. I cut out a back from the sheet of melamine I bought to match the cabinet sides, because I wanted to make sure I had a nice solid back going top to bottom. And then I also cut a custom top that fills the whole top of the cabinet, because with IKEA, the tops are only these little metal strips. Because that sink is so heavy, I wanted to make sure we had a ton of support for it. Heather Attenborough?
I love it when you say Heather Attenborough. Is it cute or creepy?
There's been a development in the garage we don't talk about.
What? A development in the garage we don't talk about? Okay.
There's 2 new babies.
What? How is there 2 new babies?
I don't know. Is it called a litter for birds?
I have no idea. A brood? Is it called a brood?
There was 2 beaks poking up because the mom had some food.
We also got strawberries or raspberries. Oh, see? Raspberry. Oh my goodness, they're in there. Is that their little heads peeking up? Oh my goodness. Okay. Who's ready for this? How good does this look? I'm so in love. Chris just asked me where I was planning to put the wallpaper. So there'll be like a chair rail panel at the top, little bit of vertical paneling going down, and then just running around the top of the room, a little bit of the wallpaper. So kind of a small moment. That way I don't need to use a lot of wallpaper. I can get away with just ordering 1 roll for the room, but just enough little interest to make it be like very wow. So excited. Oh my goodness, this is room 2. Like, it feels like things are happening. So I think we want the countertop to do something like this.
Like you don't want it ending on the curve.
You look perturbed with this.
Well, I'm just want to make sure I get it right.
I'm sorry. I had to interrupt your regularly scheduled house renovation show because I am responding to comments from the video that got posted today, and we gotta talk. Not once, but twice this week. One of you said that we are your favorite channel on YouTube. I'm sorry, I can't take it. It's like the sweetest thing you could say to us. Chris and I walked away from our companies last year because we just love the work. We love renovating houses. I love the physical labor more than I ever thought I would. We love the moments of seeing the rooms come together, even if it's just raw drywall right now. It still feels so good to be giving this sad old house a brand new lease on life, and we can't believe that even one of you comes to join us on this crazy adventure. It's not going so well for you? That's a terrible sound.
Okay, I'm feeling a little frustrated and annoyed right now because I'm struggling getting these doors to fit. Yesterday I spent the whole day just customizing an IKEA cabinet to fit this laundry sink that Heather got. And I thought I had all the measures right. We had picked this shorter IKEA door, and I've got one adjusted so it works fine. This one doesn't close. And the easy solution, just using those hinge adjustments, isn't working. So I have to come up with another solution to make those work. Not sure what that is yet. And Heather and I wanted to decide which side of the sink we want facing out. Right now I've got it with this detail facing out, but the other side's flat. So I'm gonna go grab Heather, get her to check out the sink with the doors, and maybe we'll decide on at least what side of the sink we want facing out. Hey, do you wanna come check out the laundry sink?
I do. That laundry room's really coming together.
Yeah, it's looking nice.
It's crazy when you walk from like these parts of the house that feel totally unfinished. And then go into a room that's like, I realize it's not done. But with the tile, ooh, and now with the cabinet?
Yeah.
I mean, I can envision laundry in this room. The sink is going to be awesome.
That sink is gigantic.
Do you think it's too big?
I feel like I could have a bath in there. I love the floor.
I'm obsessed with the floor. Are you so happy with the floor and the walls?
Yeah, you know what? I was really frustrated when we tiled, but
You were really frustrated when you were installing these tiles.
no, it's not easy to install. But I'm so happy actually with how well it turned out. We talked about this detail, and I was worried that it was too much with the doors.
You know what? And then you were kind of liking the detail?
This is actually the first time I stood back and looked at it.
And do you still think it's too much with the doors?
No?
Really? Because I totally do, and I want to spin it around. Can I spin this around?
You can try.
Oh God, totally did it. I think I'm going simple sink, and I really wanted the detail.
I think I like the flat out as well.
Here's the cute knobs.
We'll have,
So cute.
it's probably right about here where the water falls.
That's not bad. Well, maybe when you're problem solving doors, think about that too.
Yeah.
If you think it needs to
Wow.
be adjusted to, as well. So one great little custom cabinet.
It's still being customized.
But the faucet, it's looking good.
Yeah, it's exciting seeing everything come together.
And the work was so worth it that you put into the floor.
I'm really happy with the floor.
It feels so good to see these rooms transform into what's going to be something so great. We're not quite all the way there. We're gonna have part 2 of this laundry room coming up. But if you want to hear the story of how we've transformed this whole house for the last 10 months from the beginning, take a look at this video. And of course, thank you so much for watching.